I wasn't ready.
Well, too bad. I didn't want to check with you.
Welcome to the Pretty Cast.
Episode 4.
I'll be with you in just one moment.
Yeah, Pearl's just being busy a bumblebee. I'm just going to enjoy this.
Just Instagramming.
Nice ice black coffee. So
Okay.
Pearl's wearing sunglasses because she's branding the podcast.
This is my friend's sunglass brand.
I'm fine with it. I'm just wearing sunglasses because I didn't want to feel left out. I'm gonna.
I'm wearing child sunglasses.
What do you think about artists that never take their sunnies off? Or
I think I'm going to start doing it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
is that your thing now?
Yeah. I don't want to say. I don't want to see my eyes anymore. I want to quit him cold turkey.
You quit your own eyes. I'm done. I'm divorcing my eyes.
I'm emancipating my eyes.
Do you reckon if you got you could be like, I want new eyes because these eyes have seen some shit?
Oh, they have as well.
They have. All right. Let me try this. Oh shit! Is this going to be the intro song?
Let me check. Mic check.
Check. Or
I like boys like I like clothes. Swipe.
Right.
I like boys like I like
I reckon it has to be disposable love, but are we confusing the branding?
nah, this is like the opportunity. This is a little sneak peek. So this episode is going to be a little private party. Private party, listen.
Oh, I want to drink now.
Well, it's just coffee.
I know, but I just saw you with your glasses and you were like, it's going to be a party.
Oh,
and it looked like an espresso martini. And now
let's tell everyone it is.
I want a glass of wine.
It's not even midday. That's fine. It's one. What am I talking about? It's 1:15.
10 p.m. somewhere.
Yes.
So, welcome to the Pretty Cast. And we're going to have a listening party today. We're going to play you a couple tracks.
Because we're going to drop the first 4 episodes of this pretty much at once for anyone that wants to listen to more than the first episode. And then, so this will be a little bit more about the EP, these 4 episodes, and then we're going to drop the EP about a week or 2 after this all sort of unloads. So this is actually the official first chance to hear the entire EP. I'm probably not going to play every song all the way through, but
no, we'll give you like a little 30
good sample.
second.
Oh, good minute sample, and then we'll have a little
Clearly
banter.
We clearly didn't talk about that before.
Yeah,
it's fine.
well,
Good communication, Kyro.
Spontaneity has been a blessing for us, P.
Spontaneity.
It's pronouncing the word,
Nah, that's the word
correctly.
now.
Spontaneity. Improv. So we're self-releasing this EP. We're not putting it out through anyone in particular.
I suppose the important thing also to probably talk about is that we're not putting as much money as we put into our own personal projects as well. Like, for instance, I pay for PR people and to promote the songs, and you buy,
you pay for a mix and master, you pay for all sorts of things.
Yeah, so we're kind of like, we're obviously paying for our studio time and our mixing and our mastering, but like in terms of promotion, we're kind of just like...
We're relying solely on our jeu de vivre, our swagger.
Okay, well, I'm not relying on my swagger.
I took French for 3 years in high school. I know some shit.
Je voudrais un café.
Je ne comprends pas. So we're going to listen to these 4 songs. I know we kind of spoke about them a little bit in episode 2 as well, kind of about the inspiration about them, but this will be a bit more of a listen through. Some things to note is, like, sometimes during some of Pearl's higher notes, there's little layers of me also trying to match some of your high notes in there, so really thicken out some of the songs. So there's all sorts of little tricks in there that, 13 takes all layered of one sing through of the same thing to kind of give it that airy fullness.
Well, it's kind of good too, because you were never really a singer growing up.
No, I've never
until
really
we started doing this.
Yeah, no, I've never really felt comfortable. I mean, I can hold a couple of keys, but I've never really felt too comfortable singing on things until we started this. But I've actually, I've really enjoyed this process because I'm 8 years older than you. I've never really opened my mind up to the idea of, like, letting you be smarter than me or be right about something, because having a prerequisite or a pre-established ideas of how the world works or whatever you think you've learnt prior to someone else entering the earth. Sometimes you feel like this, because I'm older, I know better. But this whole process has been really healthy because I now I've relinquished a lot of control to you. And what I'm saying is in terms of like singing vocals, we'll be in the same room together and she'll direct me and basically go, no, you're doing that wrong. And maybe a part of me might have been like, oh, this bitch is trying to tell me I'm doing something wrong. But it's not. It's like, Pearl knows what she's talking about. Listen to her.
This is a safe place.
Lean in.
Sink into your... let's not talk about yoga.
Yeah, so this has been a good
That's
process.
really nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it's been great. I've sort of been like, oh, you know what? I realized she's a lot smarter than I've ever given her credit for, but that's only because I just had it in my head that, I'm smarter because I'm older, which is completely
it's natural
incorrect. It's natural to feel, but I don't think it's true.
We have our strengths.
Yeah, we've definitely learned to play to our strengths. So having said that, all of these things, before we run too deep into this, talking about just, us being besties, we might actually listen to Disposable Love, the lead single off the EP, the title of the EP, self-titled EP. This bad boy is a little bit more like a cross between a conversation about, the sustainability of all sorts of things, whether it's love and or the earth in general, and also just being a banging kind of song to listen to in a club or when you want to let loose and dance without being too much about global destruction. We're not trying to force any opinions. If you want to hear whatever you want to hear from these songs, you take that and run with it. But this was the underlying thing, I think, for us a little bit. So yeah, Disposable Love.
Kiss me, hug me, funk off me. 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 Sustainable love, durable hugs is not the kind that I speak of. Throw it away after use. Disposable love is what
I suppose really what this song is doing is comparing the way we treat the earth with the way that we treat our own personal relationships, right?
Other.
Yeah. I just wanted to fist bump again. Hey.
Just a bang gang. Just a
Cutting shapes, man.
bit of a shuffle.
Do you know, I'm not looking forward to singing that one live though, because I literally am just screaming for 3 minutes. Like,
Yeah, so
I'm gonna have to save that for the last song.
So that's Disposable Love. But yeah, so that's actually a little bit more chopped up, isn't it? Like through obviously Ableton, we've been able to chop a little bit more of that up. But depending on how that's going to play out live, whether it's going to be a DJ set or whether it's going to be like incorporate a bit more live instrumental kind of stuff, we're not sure yet. But that song is going to be very tricky to kind of...
Even if I'll be... Obviously, like, we'll have some vocals in there and I'll just layer it. But even if... I'm just screaming.
Yeah. Well, and like we said, there's layers of me under there too, so that could be even more confusing because
or even if I'll even be able to, even if we'll be even able to sing it. I mean, the way that I feel after singing that song in the studio was like I'd gone out, drank half a case of beer and smoked 10 cigarettes and woke up and couldn't
spun around in a circle 50 times.
Couldn't talk in the morning.
Yeah, it was tough. That one really pushed both of us, especially you, because you've got a lot more of that really like up there part of the vocal. But yeah, good song though. I enjoyed that one. That was the one that we originally started this whole project out.
Yeah.
It was originally going to be somewhat of a Kyro tune until we both sort of went, you know what? There's a project here.
Yeah.
There's a project here. What do we got next?
I like boys like I like clothes. Swipe, right.
I love this song.
Late Night Shopper.
Right. I
This
boys
song-
like I like clothes. Swipe,
got
swipe,
hair in my mouth.
right.
Dogs.
I like boys like I like clothes. Swipe, right. I like boys like I
This
like
song is
clothes.
talking
Swipe,
about
right.
how we shop for men these days, like we shop for clothes or shop for
through
shop
many
for love.
different media apps, you kind of swipe, like you'd swipe the clothes rack, right?
Yeah.
I like clothes. Swipe,
Oh, I want to wear you.
so I get to say,
Does he come in a size 12?
which boy I choose today? Which boy I choose today? I pay my own way, so I get to say, which boy I choose today? Which boy I choose today? Which boy I choose today?
Another one of those
big
songs.
sorry kind of leads that kind of like real just in your face.
I like boys like I like clothes. Swipe, right. I like boys like I like clothes. Swipe, right.
Oh, fuck! I forgot how fucking good this song was. Sorry. Arguably my favorite.
That's been the whole entire problem with this project is every time you listen to, like you haven't listened to it for a while and you start off listening to a different one than you would have started last time, like, oh no, wait, I think this is my favorite one. I really like the whole EP actually. I'm glad we did an EP.
I think that the songs work cohesively together as well. Like Late Night Shopper is that kind of character. I definitely embodied this like weird
Oh, yeah.
RoboCop character.
We've got
Like,
to talk about that.
I
yeah.
like boys. Like it's a bit like creepy. Like
This is one of the silliest things
Sadistic.
I think I ever wrote just quietly. Girl, don't rely on that kryptonite. Come and stay at my crib tonight.
yeah.
Eminem.
This song, we literally, Kyro came over and Dad had a student and I forgot and we were like going to write something. So we just sat out on the balcony in like the fire hazard area and wrote this song in like 20 minutes. Honestly, I remember it coming together so quickly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Late Night Shopper. And so those two on the EP were a little bit more, I guess, like an A-B of each other because they're taking that a little bit more choppy electro kind of feel to them. Also having that big saw kind of bass line synth kind of driving through it. With the underlying messages, obviously you can take what you want out of them. If you don't, it's just a catchy tune that might stick in your ear.
They really are songs for us, aren't they? They're like
Absolutely.
just what we want to say and in the most
offensive yet unoffensive way we could possibly do.
I was going to say aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah, aggressive, but like not, like
But not throwing eggs at any prime ministers. you
Well,
know?
no, we're not standing out the front of any governmental houses with machine guns. We're just saying what we think through music, which is in a sense of art. I would have thought.
That would be the definition of art, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I just define art?
Shit, dog.
Take that, Mozart.
Which one next?
Einstein. There was something we were going to talk about actually with one of those two. We got into something about one of those. Yeah, so maybe this is these other two songs are probably a little bit more lyrically driven because those two are a little bit more loopy. There's kind of like the loops, and then these songs feel like a little bit more fleshed out. These are a little bit more like your pub rock, more indie as opposed to
Electro.
Totally.
We wanted to marry those worlds.
Yeah, because to us that period of noughties electro sort of seemed like a lot of indie bands were popping up, but then you had all these Boys Noise and A-Track remixes, Fake Blood remixes of those songs, and this spawned this kind of electro world that we're trying to emulate, I guess, in certain ways, or pay our respects to. We want in.
Robocop's a boss bitch.
She is. I bought Robocop helmets. I don't know when they're going to come in handy, but I plan on wearing them during this song at some point.
I know, you want it badly too. He didn't ask me before he bought them.
If my face was a screen, would you look me in the eyes? Catch me by surprise with your white lies. If
really has the most meaning to me.
Is this the one you relate to the most?
No, just the lyrics, because we fleshed out and we actually wrote verses, like, and different verses, you know, like, whereas in the other songs are like the same lyrics,
The
and
loopy kind of
loopy
idea
kind of
and
thing,
the
but
choppy thing.
this one,
It's more like indie pop
totally.
because there's a bit more to it. There's a bit
I
more
remember
story.
he came to me with those first two verses, and I was like,
Well-
what?
Was the screen? Would you look me in the eyes? Catch me by surprise with your white lies. If my body was a temple,
You actually
would you
did that
take
with your white lies.
Play by the
naturally
rules,
and without any chopping, and I was like,
oh, well, if I had a soul, could you love me more? Open the front door, don't treat me like a whore. Well, my mind is made up. I'll check the trajectory. Exit, now with no strategy. Yeah, Robocop on the dance floor. She'll take your punch, sir. Robocop on the dance floor.
I suppose this song is really just about
Just
empowering
dance
women,
more.
isn't it?
Robocop
Yeah.
I got really lost in the lyrics because I do this every time I listen to it. I go,
on the dance floor.
there's so much.
Just dance
Like,
more.
you're saying so much there. That is really nice. and
Robocop on the
like,
dance floor. She'll take your punch, sir. Robocop on the dance
I mean, you can find 7 meanings in anything.
If you want, I mean, yeah, you could find meanings anywhere. Burning bushes are a place I've heard. Palm readers, I've heard they're good too. No, but in saying that, I'm just joking around. Look, yeah, this song is definitely a little bit more about empowering women, but also commenting on the fact that, like, we're so engaged in looking at screens, whether it's your laptop to your iPad to your phone, and not really looking each other in the eyes anymore.
It's respecting each other. It's about respect. It's about valuing each other's company.
Amen.
Amen, sister.
Amen, girl. So that's Robocop on the dance floor. She a badass, boo. You don't take no crap from nobody.
What about Kent?
Kent. Well, we all know a couple of Kents. Let's face it.
So we made a song called "Get Fucked, Kent."
Bit Aussie slang there. I think if we say it anymore,
This is the closest to like the.
you know what
what we're saying.
You know what we're saying.
This is the one that's the most like pub rocky, I reckon, and I love it because it's like Oz rock. It reminds me of the Angels.
Yep. The
Am I?
Angels.
Wait.
Am I
Ever gonna see your face again? No, I get fucked. Fuck off. Yeah.
There's like a live of them at St Kilda doing that on the beach there, and the crowd just tearing it back at them.
So good because they never sing that.
They never.
The
No,
audience
they don't
started
sing it.
it.
It's for the audience. The audience started it.
Yeah.
They never intended for that to be in there. The audience just started that, and you know what? That is the sickest thing ever. Ever. Imagine writing this song that you thought you were just like, yeah, we're onto this song. And then the crowd would like that song so much that they would create their own chant that would become synonymous with a song through the archives of Australian rock. Like,
That was,
name a more iconic moment.
yeah. No, I can't. Won't.
Don't really know enough about Aussie pop rock to probably comment anymore either. But for me,
You sounded good.
For me, that moment's that's pretty epic.
That was a good seg.
Good seg. Yeah. So this is Get Fucked Kent, and take
That
it
one?
away. Yeah. Go on. Yeah, Mr. Dan Mack, I think, jamming on that little guitar there.
Dan Mack from Art vs Science. Yeah.
Yeah.
He helped us record this one.
Yeah.
Last night on the phone, you called me up just to bitch and moan. A subtlety is not your suit. It's time to take a different route. You act like the shit I gave when I had one foot in the grave. You're a walking contradiction, taking up space and oxygen. Get fucked, can't wait. Get fucked, fuck off. Get fucked, can't wait. Get fucked, fuck off.
I'm going to start it.
Did we just subconsciously actually write this song around that? Oh my god.
I've always had that in my mind.
Give us the inspo. Yes, I don't want to give too much of that particular song away because that's probably the one I think we've been holding on to a little bit. That's the one that, so we've got a mixtape coming out in some capacity. We're not sure what that's going to be titled as of yet, but it's like an hour-long amalgamation of all the music throughout that period, all kind of chopped together in a girl talk-esque kind of way. But that song is kind of, I think, the one I'm trying to work in towards the end of that or leave it off because it's actually quite tricky. It's like 88 beats per minute or 172, however you want to look at it, and trying to get either there, I'm just like, oh my God, this is going from 128, just stay. So that might tag on to the end in some way because it is a cool way to finish a mixtape off. If not, it'll probably get... But no, my point was Dan Mac wails on the guitar and plays this solo.
Doesn't he even
It's like 32 bars and it is just like, it's just, we just were like,
okay,
you know what? Great way to finish this EP. That's the final song on the EP and he just wails it off towards the end. Mr. Alex Preston did a bit of mixing and mastering and added a few little things along the way too, in the process too. So this has been a bit of a collaborative effort with a couple of our close friends, which have really helped us tie this whole bad boy together. But yeah, what a fun little process this has been for you and me to do something like that anyway. Yeah,
it's making me, every time I listen to the songs, I just want to make more music.
Yeah. There's
and then something stops us, and I don't know. We've just been holding on.
Well,
to them
you're
for
in
so
the middle
long.
of releasing another EP, and apart from the fact that this pandemic's happening, I would have had another single out by now under Kyro. I've got a bunch of them I'm sitting on too, so it's really been quite a spanner in the works. But yeah, because we're doing this all ourselves, it's allowed us the freedom as well as maybe the. It's not always a blessing because it means that sometimes it keeps getting pushed back, but it's going to come out and. We're excited and we've got more ideas for more songs afterwards. Yeah, that are in the works, but that's probably in. Yeah, so you'll be able to hear this in what, a week? Did we say like June 12? June 12. Did we say like June 12? Because una momente por favor while I don't. Por favor. Por favor. Muy loco Australiano. That's like a Friday. That's a Friday night. I think that most music kind of comes out around Friday the 12th. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Because I think this is all the 29th of May, by the way. My EP is coming out on the 16th of June. June 12th? That's fine. Who cares? Let's do it. It doesn't, Lock it in, Eddie. June 12th, Eddie. Okay, yeah. So June 12th, now that we've that'll be about 2 weeks from today because today is May 29th, so yeah. Yeah. Okay, June 12th. This will be airing. So thanks for tuning in to the Prettycast episode 4. We'll be going weekly after these first four episodes come out on whatever platform you choose to listen to your podcast. Thank you so much. Thank you and goodbye.